Happy Saturday. Go Noles. Well, I've thought about it, and I think the Noles will win a close one. I'll give them 34-31. I think that our quarterback will make enough throws. Plain and simple. I think he'll make some bad throws. I think he'll make some good ones. I think Tate Rodemaker makes more big plays than Max Brown. I think the running games will probably be comparable. My buddy's a huge Gator fan, and he's been talking about how they have such a great running game. And I think that's funny because Florida State's averaging more yards on the ground per game than the Gators. And Florida State fans are very disappointed in our running attack. Like, I haven't met a Seminole fan that said, hey, we're running the ball great this year. Like, that's the one thing we're disappointed in. And the Gators, that's kind of something they hang their hat on, and we're better than them at that. Their linebackers aren't great. Their safeties aren't great. And if we can get through the line and get around the line, or however we got to do it, I think if we can get into the second level, our running backs can make some bigger plays happen in this game. And I'm going to stick with that 34-31. Maybe it's less than that. Maybe it's like 28-31, because it's hard to imagine the Gators getting 31 points on us. But it's going to be an emotional game. The kids are going to make a couple mistakes. There's going to be some miscommunication, and the Gators will catch us sleeping. They'll just catch us sleeping, and they'll make a couple of big plays. It's sports. It happens. They also have D1 athletes. If you look at the Gators' losses, a lot of them are pretty close. I mean, they lost to Utah by like 10. They got beat by Kentucky pretty bad. But they played with LSU until like the fourth quarter. You know, they've been in some close games, so I don't expect us just to go in there and stick it to them. The funny thing is, we're better than them in every category. Defensively, offensively, passing offense, running offense, scoring defense, turnover margin. We're better than them everywhere. If we weren't playing that team in that stadium at night, like if this was a faceless opponent, like let's say we're playing South Carolina, a team we don't have any beef with, that's also 5-6 and ranks where they rank, we'd be like a 20-point favorite, like a 17-point favorite with Tate Rodemaker. So it's like weird that it's only a 6.5-point spread, because like I think it's only that spread because of where it's being played and who we're playing, because it's a rival. So yeah, go Noles. Fingers crossed, man. I think this is the season, right? Like, I'm not saying this is the season to win it all, but like getting the state championship this Saturday and then the ACC championship next Saturday, that would be a huge accomplishment for this team. Whatever happens in the playoffs happens in the playoffs. These two games are so important. And the fact that we have to do it without the guy, without the heart and soul, without the main reason we're here in the first place, it's sad. It's a bummer. And if you just remember back, like, we don't win last year without Travis. So that's why I think this one will be close, because it was close last year. The Gators weren't very good last year either. So go Noles, 3-point win. I'm calling it close. 3 points. Go Noles.